Hey, this is another discussion about why a visionary board is important. You know, I've been coaching wellness since 2002, and I have found that when you educate a patient or teach a patient something and they think about it, but then they get home, maybe they're in pain, maybe because they're overweight, they're not feeling good, they'll forget. And I like people to write things down. There's a great book that I read early in life that somebody gave me called The Einstein Factor, and it talks about committing things to memory, and it talks about how color and different pens and different types of shapes and acronyms or like something that makes sense to you or that's funny, and that's how you could get through a lot of courses at one time. Visionary boards are about the manifestation of what you want to see. So think about what I just said about the Einstein Factor, but you're making like a collage. And people think that, oh, I'm not going to take out my half of my day and print out things from the internet and cut them out and put them on a board. And they try to make it sound like it's a challenging event when actually you can be printing things as you go. Like print one thing, print two things, and then you're adding it. And then the next thing, people are like, where do you put this thing? In my old house, my room was like covered in visionary boards. I had them everywhere. I didn't even want paintings or anything in my living room. I just wanted to see my future. And so people are like, how can you see your future? Well, I've always wanted to go to Peru. I said that in an earlier video, and I've never done that. I've always wanted to go and do this yoga retreat in Machu Picchu. Well, it's still on my bucket list. So then when I would make the new board for the new year, I'd add another photo of Machu Picchu. One year I wanted to go to Maui, and ironically, I was working for a company and they rented this huge house with a bunch of people who are probably watching this video. And I was like, wow, I put that on the board. I never thought I'd go to Maui, but I ended up going to Maui. So sometimes it's just about what you're putting out into the world, what you're praying about, what you believe in your heart that you could succeed to do, whether it's weight loss, whether it's getting rid of cholesterol problems, whether it's getting rid of your back pain and making your back stronger, whether it's about relationships and making your friendships grow stronger. Maybe it's about just getting rid of toxicity people in your life that are dragging you down like an anchor. They're not inspiring you to do something magnificent. They're just kind of holding you down. And I call that like a vortex. So sometimes it's about that, but you would never want to put that on a board. Let me get that straight. The board is about what you want to be. So you never be like, I want to be a better skier, because you have to write, I am an awesome skier. So whatever you want to accomplish, I want to run a 5K. So you can have a picture of you running and put 5K above it and put it on the board. It'd be like you finishing the finish line, but you're drawing the picture. So you're seeing it as if it's already happened. I think Wayne Dyer says that all the time in his teachings. So you have to see it like it's already accomplished. So visionary board is not about what you don't want, because if you repeat what you don't want, guess what? You get a lot more of what you don't want. You can only repeat what you desire. I hope this was helpful on tips of visionary boards. This is Sandy at Benchmark.